The iPhone 16e officially becomes available to the public in about 3 days, but today I'll be happy to let you know that Apple has made available these cases. These are the iPhone 16e silicone cases. This year we get 5 different colors that you can buy the case in. So the first color that you see here is lake green, and then you have fuchsia, you have winter blue, you have white, and you have black. Something interesting about these cases is that these two are actually the only cases that match the colors that the iPhone 16e comes in. So these ones are additional in a way. So something also that's not good about these cases, you'll find out as we go throughout this video. It's a bad one, and it's something that iPhones are actually known for, that it's feature that defines iPhone. But I would be happy to let you know though that because of that feature that I'll highlight not being here, these cases are slightly cheaper compared to the iPhone 16 cases. So if you are comparing these cases with the iPhone 16 cases, then they are slightly cheaper at $10 less, because with the iPhone 16 the cases come in at $49, but these ones for the iPhone 16e start at $39. And if you're in Canada, you can see that the price is 55 Canadian dollars. And yes, you can see the different colors that we have right here. These are all silicone cases, and this year unfortunately for the iPhone 16e we don't have a clear case. We have no fine woven or leather case. So if you are going to be getting the iPhone 16, then silicone is your only option if you're going to be buying the official Apple iPhone 16e case. I bought these cases all brand new. In fact, I just came from the Apple store a couple minutes ago, but you can see here that my cases look like, I don't know if it was during shipment or something, but you can see this one actually has, the lake green one has a marking right there, and this one too, which is the fuchsia, has also some sort of marking right there. You can see it as I move the light. I don't know why Apple seems to have made this mistake. Usually most of the times when you get your devices, they are pretty good. Even if it's a phone or a case, the boxing, you know, Apple tries their best to keep the presentation and documentation really good. But you can see, you know, all my cases have some sort of marking. Even the black one, you can see if I, you know, put it to the side like this side here, it's like something was rubbing on it like that way. The only one that I didn't see those markings is the white one, but because the box, you know, behind the colors is white, maybe it's just there, but it's hard to see. But yeah, these are brand new, unopened, but they do come with some sort of markings, at least for me, and I just came from the Apple store. Let's quickly unbox one of the cases just to see what comes inside. So this one is the lake green one, and you can see how the box looks. The price you see here is in Canadian. Don't worry, it's not US dollars. But yeah, you can see the case, the box, it doesn't have, you know, it's just flat. It's not like you're gonna feel the edges of the case when you touch it like this. And to open the case, there's this pull tab right there. I'll just peel it off, and now I can slide this out, and you can see nothing else is in the box. As you can see, it's completely empty. And I'm curious to see if we get any form of documentation, because before we used to get a little bit of like documentation or some sort of paperwork. But let me pull this back just like this. You can see how this lake green case looks. It actually doesn't look like it's that greenish. It's like a very dark green, as you can see right there. And yeah, this is how it looks. And like I mentioned, it doesn't seem like, at least with this case, we get any form of documentation. The box itself or the packaging has, you know, places where you could slip in like a quick foldable documentation, but nothing has been put in that place. So that's the lake green one. I'll quickly move on to the next color. This is the fuchsia color that you can see right there. And yes, you can see how the white box is bleeding through the case here, at least on the presentation on the box. I think I saw a couple videos where they unboxed and they didn't have this issue. I'm not sure why I'm one of the affected, but let's just quickly pull this off, and then we'll see how this color looks just like this. You can see when it's out of the box, this is how it looks, and you know, it looks pretty good right there. And if I was to open this, you can see here this is how this case looks. Again, there is no documentation or any form of paperwork. And yeah, this is how this fuchsia, hopefully I'm pronouncing it correct, that's how this color looks on this silicone case. The next color that we have is this one that's actually just passing, because winter blue is the name of this color, and I say it's just passing because for us winter is just about over. And this is how this case looks right there. You can see right here, if I peel this off and then pull out the case, you can see how it looks right here. This is the winter blue, pretty much the same as the others, and this blue one I would say is one of my favorite, but my overall favorite I'll be highlighting shortly. This one is the white iPhone 16e silicone case by Apple, and this one is my overall favorite case for the iPhone 16e. And I say that because it matches the color of the iPhone, and wait until you see how it looks on the inside. It just looks clean. Look at that. The white is not too white that, you know, it gets dirty easily, but you can see it's not too bright. And I say not too bright because I don't like cases that are too bright, but you can see it just looks clean right here. If I pull this off, you can see how the inside looks, the sides, and yeah, no documentation as well for this case. And the last one is the black silicone case right here. You can see how the box looks right there, and I flip it over, that's how it looks. Let me just quickly pull this pull tab on this one, and if we pull it out, it doesn't actually look too dark. You can see, you know, I can see a lot of small particles on there. I don't know if you saw that, but yeah, this is how the black iPhone 16e silicone case looks. Now, like I mentioned before, the only two cases that match the colors of the iPhone 16e are these ones, so the white color and the black color. These are the ones that I think most people would be buying, and my overall favorite out of all those cases is this one, the white one. It just looks clean and nice, and I can't wait to try it on maybe the iPhone 16e, the black one or the white one, to see which one goes best with this color. And then this one is the black one. Just to highlight some of the buttons that these cases have, you can see on the right hand side we have the power, sleep button and wake button as well, and then on this side we have the action button, which the iPhone 16e has, and we have the volume up as well as the volume down. On the top of the case there's actually nothing there, and if you look on the bottom of the case, this section here with the most dots, that's the speaker section, and then this one with the fewer dots, that's the microphone cutout, and then of course you have the USB-C cutout right there. Inside the case it feels pretty good. You can see if I slide my fingers up, you can see how some sort of the, you know, finishing that they have right here moves up, and then if I move it down like this, you can see it's now nice and flush. Now we do have some sort of engraving right there, and you can see it just says iPhone, designed by Apple, California, assembled in China, and you can see the text right there. It's not so clear actually on the white silicone text, if that's something that you care about, but I think on the black one maybe. Oh yeah, so the engraving is even darker on the black case, as you can see right there. Maybe let me try this fascia case and see how the text looks inside. You can see, yes, the text basically just blends in the color of the case right there, so the text is not that readable. These cases have no camera control button, and when I say camera control, this is the button that I'm referring to, and this is just on my iPhone 16 Pro, and you can see how they fare side to side. In case if you're wondering about size, this is how it looks. It's actually not too small. It looks almost just about the size of the iPhone 16 Pro, but it's slightly smaller. And I wanted to show you the camera lip. It doesn't seem to have such a big camera lip, or it actually feels like it's flush. So if you are rubbing your phone or you are running your phone on the table on the ground like this, it's most likely going to scratch the phone, depending of course on how much the camera protrudes this case. We are yet to test that. And like I mentioned, one of the biggest drawback or the downside of these cases is that they have no MagSafe, but they still support the 7.5 watt wireless charging through the case. I'm definitely going to miss this feature that Apple cases have when you take your phone and put it in a MagSafe compatible case. Look at that. That animation is pretty cool. I don't think that's going to be available on the iPhone 16e, but like I mentioned, it does support, wireless charging even though you have the case on. So once I get the iPhone 16e, I'll put it in and then I'll put it on here just to test and see. And the only downside is that there is not going to be MagSafe. So if you're using a charger that's standing on top, then it's always going to slide and fall down. But if you're using a charger that just lays flat on the table, like this one for example, then it's going to be okay and you're going to be able to get the 7.5 watt wireless charging. I've already started to see third-party sellers selling these iPhone 16e silicone cases, not the official Apple ones of course, but third-party ones that have MagSafe embedded inside, which means that if you have a MagSafe accessory or charger, then it's definitely going to work better. In my opinion, I think I would be going for one that has MagSafe, because MagSafe is actually one of the best defining features for iPhone. It's so convenient if you're a wireless charger person, and if you like mounting your phone on a lot of accessories and you don't want to always have, like for example in the car, you can always get the MagSafe accessory and then just put your phone on. But if your case doesn't have MagSafe, if you're getting the official Apple silicone one, then that's a drawback, at least for me. And I just wanted to quickly compare this and see how it fares with the iPhone 16 Pro. So this is the 16 Pro. You can see, the 16 Pro has a screen size of 6.3 inches, but the iPhone 16e is 6.1, so it doesn't really fit. I'll be stretching it as you can see right there. But one phone that has the same screen size as the iPhone 16e is this one, which is the iPhone 13 that you see right there. Both the iPhone 16e and the iPhone 13 have a screen size of 6.1 inches, and you can see how it looks. It's just that the iPhone 13 has two cameras, but you can see right there that the phone is protruding the case. But ideally, this is how it would look, and with a single camera cutout for the iPhone 16e. I definitely have to compare this case to the popular clear case that Apple sells. I really like the clear case. It's good, durable, but it doesn't really cover the bottom of my phone. As you can see, the silicone case covers that, so it's good. And then something I dislike about this Apple clear case is these buttons here, these hard buttons. They are really hard to press. They don't feel like natural buttons, but on this clear case, the silicone case, they feel more like buttons when you press them, and you don't really have to push with so much power or so much effort in order to get them to press, which is something that I like. This one has MagSafe, which the new 16e silicone cases don't have, and it has a raised lip right there, which the 16e doesn't have. So that's just something I hope to see and test out once these devices come out. In terms of durability, generally if you have issues within the first couple of months when it comes to your official Apple cases, then Apple will generally take care of it. But if you have issues after a year or more, then most of the times Apple won't help you in that case. But that's just my quick update here. And when it comes to the new Apple silicone cases for the iPhone 16e, I'll be getting the phone pretty soon and reviewing it and maybe comparing how these cases look with the two colors that the iPhone 16e comes with. If you like this video, definitely leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.